these quantities. We are going to use multi-base materials and token currency notes. We are going to use multi-base materials and token currency notes to model numbers up to 1 million. Now, before that, we have to know the value of our multi-base material. Now, the multi-base material that we are going to use, we have the units, we have our rod, we have the flats, and the block. So these are our multi-base material that we are going to use. Now let's look at the value of each of the material. Let's take the units. The value of the unit is 1,000. And the value of the rod, this one, is 10,000. And the value of the flats is 100,000. And the last one, which is our block, is 1 million. Very good. So multi-base materials are used to model numbers. And the unit is 1,000, a rod is 10,000, flat is 100,000, and a block is 1 million. I hope you have copied it into your exercise book. Good. The materials that I have shown you, 10 of the units make one rod. If 10 of the units make one rod, now 10 of the rods will make, very good, will make a flat or one flat. And then 10 of the flats will also make one block. Write it nicely into your exercise book. Good. Now let's take an example. Use multi-base materials to model the following. Use multi-base materials to model the following. We have 3,333,000. Can you see that? Yes, 3,333,000. It is not difficult at all. Let's model it. Now, in modeling number quantities, you don't have to draw the block and then indicate all the small markings. It will waste time. So I'll show you how you represent the block here. Now we have 3 million, meaning we have to draw 3 of the blocks. 3 of the blocks. So I'll start with my block here. Good, I have one here. One block. So how many blocks are we drawing? 3. So the first one, good. The second one and the third one. So we have our 3 blocks plus We have to draw 3 flat as well. Plus, we have our 3 block, 3 flats, and then the next one represents our rod. So we have to draw 3 rod too. Plus, we are not done. We have to represent this one also, which is our units. So we are going to draw 3 of the units. Good. So what we have done here represents 3,333,000, of which we had 3 blocks, 3 flats, 3 rod, and then 3 units. So this make up 3,333,000. Can you do this one for me? Don't worry, we will do it together. What number will these make? 6 flats, 4 rods, and 2 units. This time we are not going to draw. They said we should. What number will this make? 6 flats. So 6 of the flats. We have the flats here. We have our flats. Now the flats. 6 of these flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of which we know the value of each block, of each flat. So 6 times a flat is 100,000. Plus 4 of the rods. We know the value of the rod, which is 10,000. So 4 times 10,000 plus 2 units, and a unit is 1,000. So 2 times 1,000. Now let's calculate it. 6 times 100,000 will give us 600,000. Plus 4 times 10,000 will give us 40,000. Plus 2 times 1,000 will give us 2,000. We have to put them together. For our work to be easier, we have to present this in a vertical form. So we will have 600,000 plus 40,000. Let's start from here. Good. Our 4 zeros and then our 4. And then 2,000. 1, 2, 3. And our 2. We have arranged it neatly over here. So let's put them together. You know, this is 0, 0, 0, 0 plus 0 plus 2 will give us 2. And then 0 plus 4 will give us 4. There's nothing in front of the 4. So we have our 6. This becomes our final answer. So 6 flats, 4 rods, 2 units will give us 642,000. 642,000. Now let's move on to the next one. 4 blocks, 3 flats, and then 4 blocks, 3 flats, 2 rods, and 4 units. I want you to do this one right now. You have just 2 minutes to do it. Very good. When you finish, give it to mom or dad to look at it. Now we are through with using the multi-base to model number quantity. Let's move on to using token currency notes to model quantities. Using token currency notes to model quantities. And in Ghana, we know the notes that we have, that we call the paper one. We have 1 cedi, which we have here. We have the 1 Ghana cedi. We have the 2 cedis notes. We have the 5 cedis notes. We have the 10 cedis notes. The 20 cedis notes. The 50 cedis note. 100 cedis notes. And the 200 cedis notes. So we are going to use some of these notes to model quantities, some of these notes to model quantities, so that when you go to any shop to buy something, you will not get, or they will not cheat you. You know what to give to the sellers or the shop owners. Now, let's take an example. Use the currency notes to model the following. And they have given us the notes. 500 Ghana. We have 100 cedis over here, and then 10 cedis over here. And I said we should use the notes, these notes, to model what they have given us over here. The first one is 250. The first one is 250. We are going to use these notes to model this. Now, you went to a shop. Your mom has given you these notes, 500 Ghana, 100 Ghana, and then 10 cedis. You went to a shop to buy something, and the cost of the item was 250. Which notes and how many of the notes are you going to give to the shop owner? You know the value of the item, 250. You have 500 Ghana, 100 Ghana, and then 10 Ghana cedis, and the item costs 250. So when you look into your pocket or put your hand in your pocket, you can give the shop owner 2 of the 100 cedis notes, 2 of the 100 cedis notes, which will give us 200. So 2 times this 100 cedis notes, plus, if you give him or her the two of the 100 cedis notes, it will not be enough because the item costs 250. So you have to add 5 of the 10 cedis. So 5 times this 10 cedis notes. So you give 2 of the 100 cedis notes plus 5 of the 5 cedis notes to the seller. Let's calculate it and see if we will get 250 cedis. 2 times 100 will give us 200 plus 5 times 10 is good, 50 cedis. Now let's put the two together. 200 plus 50 will give us 250 Ghana cedis. So we have to give 2 of the 100 cedis notes and then 10 of the 5 of the 10 cedis notes. So therefore 250, we will give 2 of the 100 cedis and 5 of the 10 cedis notes. Very good. I hope you'll be able to do the second one. Okay, let's do it together. 520. 520 cedis. You have these notes in your pocket. So you give the seller 5 of the 520 cedis. So you give the seller 1 of the 500 cedis note. So we have 1 times 500 plus good plus 2 of the 10 cedis notes. So let's put it together. 1 times 500 will give us 500 plus 2 times 10 will give us 20. When we add the 2, we're going to have 520 cedis. Therefore, if we want to model 520 cedis, it will be 1 of the 500 cedis notes plus 2 of the 10 cedis notes. Is it difficult? Not at all. Very good. Very good. Have we been able to learn something today? Sure. What have you learned? We have learned how to model number quantities using multi-base materials. We have learned how to model number quantities using multi-base materials and token currency notes. Now, you know, go home like that. You have to do this one for me. You have a homework which I want you to write in your notes books. The first question says, use multi-base block to model A. Use multi-base block to model A. 3,240,000. 3,240,000. I hope you are writing. B. 450,000. 450,000. And the second question says, what will these make? What will these make? What will these make? 3 blocks, 2 flats, 3 rods and 2 units. 3 blocks, 2 flats, 3 rods and 2 units. And I want to add this one, which is the third one. The last question says, use these token currency notes. And the notes are 200 cedis, 20 cedis, and 10 cedis. To model these, A, 240 cedis, 240 cedis, and the last one, 100 cedis. Very good. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. Until we meet again, do your assignments and show it to your mother. The next time we meet, we are going to do it together, and then you compare it with my answers on the screen. Until we meet again, I have always been your maths facilitator, Sarah Ewusiwa. Bye-bye.